SCP-4075. Object Class: Kita. SCP-4075 is a flamingo colony located in an abandoned office block, designated SCP-4075-1, in Lima, Peru. All known species of flamingos are present in the colony, in proportions roughly aligned to global species demographics. At any time, there are approximately 500 members of SCP-4045 present within SCP-4075. At any time, there are approximately 500 members of SCP-4075 present within SCP-4075-1. While situated within SCP-4075-1, members of SCP-4075 gain anomalous properties, most notably the ability to communicate verbally with humans. Speech will be heard in the language of the listeners most familiar with. SCP-4075 refers to itself as the Flamingo Bureau of Immigration. The purpose of SCP-4075 appears to be the processing of certain documents designated SCP-4075-2, and the delivery of processing outcomes to the originating colony. SCP-4075 claims to fulfill a governance role over all flamingo colonies worldwide. SCP-4075-2 appear written in reader's native language, and images of documents will display no text. Attempts to remove SCP-4075-2 from SCP-4075-1 for further examination have been met with failure. Members of SCP-4075 have the ability to instantaneously teleport to other non-anomalous flamingo colonies situated around the world, and then back to SCP-4075-1. Members have been observed teleporting to other colonies for the purposes of sleep, sustenance, and mating. Travel between colonies and SCP-4075-1 also appears to serve the purpose of SCP-4075-2 collection. In the majority of instances of teleportation to SCP-4075-1, members will be carrying paper documents within their beaks. With the exception of teleportation, SCP-4075 members have not demonstrated their anomalous attributes outside of SCP-4075-1, and flamingos not part of SCP-4075 Colony 4075.01 Initial Exploration. Foundation agents Marquetti and Peralta were dispatched to SCP-4075-1 after local reports of anomalous instances within SCP-4075. After local reports of anomalous activity within SCP-4075, agents entered the site through a reception area on the ground floor, where 6 instances of SCP-4075 were stationed behind office desks. Upon observing members of SCP-4075 communicating with human speech, agents requested permission to approach from command. Request was granted. 5 instances ignored agents and did not respond to attempts to initiate conversation. The 6th instance, an American flamingo, henceforth designated SCP-4075-A, engaged with agents. SCP-4075-A. Oh man, here comes another. We've had 3 or 4 of your lot come through here already this month. What do you want? My name's Alina Marquetti. This is my colleague, Maruccio Peralta. I was wondering if you could... Where's your form? My form? Sorry, I'm not sure Your form. If you want an interview, you need a form. 3rd floor. Ask for employee N38795DD. Or just ask for Clarence. I'd just like to ask you some questions on why you're here and how we're communicating right now. Look, I can't talk to you. If you don't have a form, no talking. I didn't make them, but they are the rules. If we keep talking, I'm going to be sent to a behavioral tribunal, and I do not have the time for that this year. SCP-4075-A refused to interact with agents after this point. Agents proceeded to the 3rd floor and located the instance they were directed to. They were issued with a form entitled External Party, Security Clearance and Permission for Interaction Request. The form requested a variety of information, including Bureau Identification Number, purpose for visiting, the identification numbers of SCP-4075 members, and the requester intended on speaking to, a summary of topics to be discussed with each member, the employer name, languages spoken and proficiency level in each, and average speech decibel level if known. Upon inquiring what was needed to be written in the Bureau Identification Number, agents were asked if they had previously visited SCP-4075-1. Agents answered with the negative, and were issued with a form entitled Bureau Registration Holistic Demographic Appraisal. The form was set over 5 double-sided standard A4 pages. Details requested included name, date of birth, nationality, reason for visiting, mother's maiden name, grandmother's maiden name, address details for the last 8 years, 7 months, and 2 weeks. If the requester had knowingly had contact with the individual affected with avian influenza. Scans of 3 identification documents. Acceptable examples listed included birth certificate, death certificate, passport, driver's license, if issued in the last 6 months, social security card, or amateur radio license. Agents were also asked to complete a external party consent for processing form in quadruplicate. Liaising with command, agents Marquetti and Peralta completed and submitted the forms. They were informed the processing of said forms would take between 5 and 75 working days, not including Tuesdays. Form responses were received on the 73rd day. Agent Marquetti's request was granted, and she was issued with an ID number. Agent Peralta had failed to account for his address for 2 days, and the period details were asked for. His request was denied, although he was provided with a new blank form. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-4075-1 has been purchased by the Foundation. The site has been secured to prevent civilian entry. Fences have been erected around the perimeter, with signs warning against entry on account of ongoing renovation. Attempts to track anomalous movement of SCP-4075 members are ongoing. If large-scale anomalous activity occurs, similar to that observed in Addendum 4075.04, cover stories of irregular colony movements are to be disseminated with any contradictory media or online coverage suppressed. Well guys, that was SCP-4075, a Keter class flamingo colony? What? Anyway, seems they're in an office building and it's kind of like a immigration services sort of deal that they're doing. I don't know. But it's kind of weird and kind of interesting. It seems that there is a dark side to it somehow, with this tribunal thing that they did say. But yeah, the Flamingo Bureau of Immigration. Righto. What? Anyway, I don't really know what to say about this SP. They're teleporting flamingos that are a Bureau of Immigration, so there's that. Anyway, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. I'd like to hear your thoughts. If you liked it, to leave a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. Subscribe, support this channel, and if you do, hit the bell to get notified. You can also join my Discord. The link to do so is in the description below. It's free to do, and you can talk to me and many others there. You can also share this video around to give your friends a scare, and as always, thank you so much for watching.
Sweetheart, hello again. Sugar, mellow,